Voice from God, so he would be good. I'm thinking of having him do the little bios as they walk up, and have Trish announce the names. So she's at one podium, he's at another podium. They walk up, and then yet another person from the advisory board with one of you guys hands the appropriate award to the person for the shot, and then redirect them to the position where we want them to stand for the group photo. And just, well, it's high school graduation all over again here.
Sam, we're going to go ahead and mute ourselves, but you are unmuted, and you'll hear the chime when we're live to start.
Okay, and Matt will give me a point. Okay.
The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Welcome, and thanks for joining us today. I'm Sam Giordano, Executive Director of the American Bankruptcy Institute. We have a number of our 40 Under 40 honorees who have logged in via the GoToWebinar computer site, and we're grateful for that. Some of you I know. I look forward to congratulating you all in person when we get to California. For those who missed the GoToWebinar today, we'll be making a recording and sending it on to those who weren't able to join us. Our purpose today is to review the schedule of events at the Winter Leadership Conference that we have planned for you. Second, to identify some ways that we've planned to help you celebrate and promote your achievements, both before the ceremony in California and afterwards. And then finally, to share some thoughts we have about how best that we can involve you in future ABI opportunities. So we're going to go through some slides today. We'll have time for questions at the end. And we'll also ask those of you who are simply on the phone line rather than on the GoToWebinar computer site to identify who you are once we unmute the line for questions at the end. So first, and we can't say this enough, congratulations. On behalf of the ABI and the chair of the steering committee for 40 Under 40, Trish Redmond from Miami, I can say that we're extraordinarily gratified by the response to this first ever 40 Under 40 initiative of the ABI. The process was highly competitive, and it was extraordinarily difficult for the members of the steering committee to choose just 40 honorees from the roughly 200 who submitted applications for the process. You'll see in the upcoming issue of the ABI Journal our current president, Gene Wiedoff, describing in an article as a member of the steering committee just simply how difficult it was to make those selections. But we're very proud of this first class. They're from every region of the country, every practice type, business, consumer, individual debtors, corporate debtors, and creditors. They're representative of the diversity that's representative of the broad insolvency community. You're all young men and women of extraordinary achievements and demonstrated service. Importantly for us at ABI, this is not a one-off list or even celebration, but rather it's a program to engage those that we've identified as leaders in the insolvency community as part of a 12-month process, and really a multi-year process, to use our platform and megaphone at the ABI to involve you in as many possible ways as you'd like to get involved in our leadership. Earlier today, we sent you an email with a checklist of several items that are due in the next week, including a request for a headshot, a request for you to take a very short survey that will help us get to know you better so that we can promote you better when we get to California, and then a checklist for planning your attendance in California at the end of November. Importantly, to get there in time for the events that we have planned for you, and to also book your hotel room at the La Quinta Resort. We also created a template that will allow you to announce your award on various social media sites, both personally and for your firms, if they have an interest in that. This is your page to use on all the social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and the like, where our staff is demonstrating how easy it is to create the page using the template and the hashtag 40under40 and the ABI's 40under40 website. Once you create your page using the template, you can save it and then post it to any of the social media tools that you'd like. And folks who do marketing at your firms, if you have such a person, they can assist using the template, or it's easy enough to do it yourself. So once we get to California, we have a number of events that we have planned for you. Starting on Thursday, November 30th, which is the first day of the program, with an invitation-only welcome reception from 5 to 6 p.m. local time at the resort, the La Quinta Resort in Palm Springs. Here you'll have a chance to meet all of the other awardees from around the country. You'll have a chance to visit with the judicial faculty at the Winter Leadership Conference, some 20 bankruptcy judges from around the country. You'll be able to meet the 10 members of the steering committee who scrutinized all the applications and in fact selected you. We'll have the opportunity to take some professional headshots with a professional photographer. So plan to wear business attire, at least from the waist up, so that we can get appropriate headshots that we can use in publicity. We'll also review the Friday schedule of events, including the logistics about the award ceremony. And lastly, we'll present you at the Thursday session with this special pin, which you see presented on the screen there. It's a sterling silver pin with a red stone in it. Red is the color of the first year of the program, the 2017 class. And we hope you'll wear the pin. It's about the size of a quarter. Because it's sterling silver, you'll have to polish it, so we apologize for that. But it does provide some unique benefits that nobody else in the ABI has. One of the benefits is, in addition to being a great conversation starter, it will provide you with free drinks at any ABI event forever. So while everyone else is scrambling in their pockets for drink tickets, you will simply be able to show your PIN, and any bartender at any ABI event will give you a beverage of your choice. So when we get to Friday, the luncheon program is the main ceremony, and we've really built the entire leadership program around the 40 Under 40 celebration. So it runs from 12 to 2, plan to arrive a little bit early so that we can get organized. All of the folks who attend the winter conference will receive a commemorative program which will contain your bios and photos. Also will contain some ads from your firms if your firms have sponsored ads to salute your achievement on behalf of your firms. And then you'll be presented with the 40 Under 40 award on stage, and we'll take some group photos as well. Finally, we will have a motivational remarks by James Lawrence, who is known as the Iron Cowboy. James Lawrence has achieved something that no one else has. He has completed 50 Ironman triathlons. But more than that, he did it in 50 consecutive days in 50 different states. So we expect James Lawrence will inspire all of us, including all of those who have earned the 40 Under 40 designation this year. Beyond the conference is really for us, what this is all about, and that is engagement with the ABI and all of the opportunities that we have available. Whether it be leadership in one of our 17 member committees. Our member committees provide their own speaking and publishing opportunities, which will be available to you. It may be a participation in one of our regional continuing legal education conferences. You can expect that the chairs of the regional conferences may reach out to you and your firm to participate as an advisory board member or otherwise to even speak at the conference. We also plan to engage you in additional writing opportunities. I know a number of you are already involved in the ABI Journal as contributing writers, editors, and otherwise involved. But we're planning a new ABI Journal column just for 40 Under 40 winners in 2018 and beyond. We also hope to create a listserv just for you that will allow you to communicate with each other about practice issues, business development, building your networks and personal brands throughout the year. We also hope to engage you as part of focus groups during the course of the year, which really are designed to help us better understand how ABI can better serve young professionals. This, for us, is all about identifying really the next wave of ABI leaders, including service on the board of directors and beyond. So we expect many of you will have some questions, and we've provided here a list of contacts at ABI who can help you with some of those questions that you may have. If you have questions about the Winter Leadership Conference itself, how to register, how to book a hotel, the meeting planner for the conference is listed there. We encourage you to make your hotel reservations as soon as possible because the hotel is in danger of selling out. If you have questions about the ceremonies on either Thursday or Friday, Robin Davis or Chris Thaxton, who's our membership director, can help you with those questions. And then if you have an interest or your firm has an interest in advertising or sponsoring in the commemorative program, we still have some opportunities available. The deadline has been extended to November 6th and you can contact our marketing coordinator, Sharisa Sloan, if your firm has an interest in that. The opportunities start as low as $250, so hopefully every firm will be able to find a way to salute your achievement in the program. When in doubt, you can always call us. The phone number is there, 703-739-0800. Otherwise, we'll look forward to seeing you in California, and remember to register for the conference and get your hotel room booked. At this point, we plan to unmute your lines so that you can ask any questions that you might have right now, or otherwise identify if you are participating just by phone as opposed to the GoToWebinar link. Remember also the checklist email that we sent you earlier today. Please take a look at that and observe the deadlines. Some of them are coming up quickly on October 31st in terms of the headshot and registration. Does anyone have any questions that we can help address right now? Or is anyone just participating by phone that needs to identify themselves or wants to identify themselves as being participating this afternoon?
Hi, this is Summer Shaw, and I am participating by phone.
Great. Thank you, Summer. Congratulations. See you in California.
Thank you.
Any other questions or comments?
Hi, this is Oksana Kolkorozova, Chicago DLA Piper. I missed at the beginning where you discussed the deadlines for submission of the photo and some survey. Was that already sent around or?
Yes. Oksana, we sent that this morning by email. The deadlines for many of the are October 31st, so that's next week. So check your email this morning for the honoree checklist.
I just have one question about the survey. Are the responses to this going to be published in the journal, or what happens with them? I mean, they're kind of odd questions.
Well, they're really for us to use when we announce you up on stage. You'll see some of the questions are sort of whimsical, if you will. It's just a way to get to know a little bit more about it. They're not going to be published anywhere, but we may use them just to for part of the ceremony.
Thank you.
Other questions? Well, if not, we thank you very much for joining us today. Remember to, again, take a look at that checklist. Ask us, follow up with us if you have any questions about any aspect of the program. Make your travel arrangements, and we very much look forward to seeing you on Thursday, November 30th in Southern California. With that, congratulations again, and enjoy the rest of your day and weekend. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.